Other people's problems, they always tend to suck us in, don't they? And it all starts with stuff like you go to work and your corporate job says something like, "We are like a family," implying that we're in it through thick and thin together. We're all pulling together. We're all in this as one entity. If one person struggles, we all struggle. We love each other, right? So what does that mean? That means, well, it sounds good, but after a while you realize what it actually means is that you work 80 hours a week for a company that doesn't really care if you live or die, but you're supposed to care intimately about the needs of that business. Even if that means you make sacrifices that risk your health or don't let you see your family, or maybe just compel you to treat people in a way that's not respectful. It all boils down to getting you to have a sense of ownership in somebody else's problems. Now, if you build a business from the ground up and it's 100% yours, then you understand that you have to put an effort in to safeguard your personal profit, your personal business empire. That makes sense. But what if it's not yours? Pretending that it's yours, pretending that you have a sense of ownership, doesn't make you an actual owner. And in life, not just in our work, but in general, there's a lot of times when people come along and they project their problems onto our lives, and they endeavor to convince us that the best way for us to strive for success spiritually, professionally, in relationships, is to care deeply for the troubles and the problems of others. And on the surface, that seems like a good message. Caring about others, right? That's a good thing to do. But not if you're sacrificing your own sense of individualism in the process. Not if you're sacrificing your sense of personal value along the way. Not if you're changing the way you look at other people and the way you treat people. And you start acting like other people are just property because you're treated like a slave. When you start to give up a part of your soul for the purpose of feeding your ego, it's like a scene I remember in the movie The Hiding Place. It was about the Nazi times, and Corrie ten Boom, who had gone to a German prison camp, and while she was there, it was revealed that there were some other prisoners who were there with her, and through some particular fortune, some of those prisoners were able to essentially work with the guards. They were prisoners. Their fate wasn't really any better in the end. They were not valued by the administration in any particular way, but they allowed these prisoners to be the administrators over other prisoners. And that was, I guess, a reward for good behavior. So if you sell out your fellow prisoners and you're willing to dehumanize them, then the powers that be would give you, at least for a little while, the illusion of power by letting you help them with their role of prison master. And it's true that we do that in modern life as well, metaphorically. We sell out our values so that we can survive another day. And maybe we don't do anything extremely egregious, but we also forfeit the benevolence and decency and respectfulness and kindness and imagination of all good things which we once knew to be self-evident. And there's a lot of people out there who are far too busy and far too successful to take time for other people in their life. Too important to spend time with their families. Too motivated and driven to have stupid, inconsequential hobbies and to be mindful about things that are simply fun, because they're too busy doing and being and striving and making an effort to climb the ladder, all the while convincing themselves that they are widening the gap between themselves and those of a lesser stature. And many people will convince themselves that the reason why they do what they do is to serve. But the truth is, the only reason why they're doing what they're doing is to serve their own ego. We should have space in our life for humility, time to truly get to know ourselves. And we should not be so busy being consumed by attention to other people's troubles and interests and ambitions that we're blind to everything else. There's a lot of people who think they know what success is. And it's all really a joke. Because, you see, you're gonna grow old. You already are growing old. And when you're old, you realize that all of the things that make you feel like a more important person don't make your life feel like it was more important when you reach the end of it. The things that make actual life and legacy seem important are the degree to which we're able to embrace a spiritual lightheartedness, to see good in our lives and in each other, to surround ourselves with things that build up the spirit instead of putting it down. That's why I think it's quite important to detach yourself just a bit from all of life's busy concerns. All the things people say you have to chase if you want to be successful. Quite often they're deceptions. And when you let go of them, then you have enough space to actually ponder what really matters. Thank you for watching.